Hello everyone, welcome. Today we delve into ownership and stakeholders. We will explore what truly owns a company and, more importantly, who has a stake in the lands of Melin and Slamet Sumarso. We will see how the balance of power dictates the health of a corporation, power dynamics, and ethical balance in corporate governance. So guys, let's look at what owns the stars. Melins identifies two main types in the US and UK. Ownership is often dispersed among thousands of small investors. However, here in Asia and Indonesia, we often see contracted ownership where a family or the government holds the majority. This structure is important because it determines who makes the big decisions and how much transparency is required. Contracted ownership controlled by family, dispersed ownership owned by many small retail institutional investor, and then institutional investor, the growing influence of pension funds and insurance firms in demanding transparency. In the slide 3, defining stakeholder. Beyond just owner, we have stakeholders. Stakeholders, Slamet Sumarso divides them into primary and secondary. Primary stakeholders, like employees and customers, are the ones the business cannot live without. Secondary stakeholders, like the media and the community. And then are those who watch use from the outside. A good manager knows that ignoring either group is a recipe for disaster. There is a classic debate in management. Do we work only for shareholders or for all stakeholders? While traditional theories focus on maximizing owner wealth, Melin and Sumarso both point toward a more modern approach. Today, we understand that for a company to be sustainable, it must create value for everyone, not just the people holding the stock certificates. Ownership conflicts and agency problems. In this first ownership, we worry about managers ignoring owners. But in Indonesian concerted ownership model, the real danger is the majority minority conflict. This is where the big boss make decision that hurt small investor, as Slamet Sumarso notes. Fairness is the ethical pillar that protects those without a lot voice in the boardroom. Finally, the accountant's role is vital. We provide the transparency that keeps owner, honest, and stakeholders informed. Whether you are majority owner or a local community member, the financial reports must tell the same truth. In conclusion, governance is about aligning the power of ownership with the responsibility towards stakeholder. Fairness, accountability, and inclusion. Effective governance aligns the power with the needs of stakeholders for professional integrity. Okay guys, maybe that's all I can say. Thank you for your time, thank you for your attention, and see you guys.